My name's Jennifer I, and I am the Director of Literacy for Columbus City Schools. I attended Clinton Elementary School. For first grade, I went to Hamilton Elementary School. Second grade through fifth grade, I was at Linden Park. Mifflin Middle School for middle, and Fort Hays for high school. Graduated in 1995. The Director of Literacy position entails several facets. We are trying to create within Columbus City a literacy landscape, is what we're calling it, where we really try to pull together school, home, and community in all aspects and immerse our children into this landscape so that they're getting a rich literacy environment. So my history with Columbus City Schools goes way back. I'll kind of give you a timeline. When I was a little girl, I had two teachers that taught in the district. And so I would come in and set up classrooms with them. From there, of course, I was a student, and then I was a teacher, and then I was a mom of a Columbus City School student, actually 3 of them. We are a family of Columbus City people. It's just who we are, it's in our blood. Memorable moments for me in Columbus City Schools, I have many of them, and they're all small little memories that kind of pop to mind when I think back over my time. The one that stands out the most would be Sharon Phelps. She was my 3rd grade teacher and my 5th grade teacher at Linden Park. She was just so humble in her classroom, but strict at the same time. And I feel like her teaching philosophy was very much my own and influenced my own when I became a teacher. She was also incredibly rich in her vocabulary. I can remember her saying things like, "The talking will cease." And at 3rd grade, I had no idea what the word cease meant, but I figured it out through context. And then my Fort Hays teachers, there's too many to count. Dorian Uhas Sauer for history and social studies and bringing that to life. That was a subject that was never easy for me. Being in an urban district, but also in an urban setting for our particular school in the center of downtown. We would do walks around the city, and she would talk about the history of buildings and really, truly bring education to life for us. What's really fun about teaching in the district is going back and working then with the teachers that taught you. And that's kind of a surreal experience when you do it. Because they are these mentors, and they're kind of larger in life when you're in the classroom, and then all of a sudden they're your peer. My first teaching day at Lindbergh Elementary back in 1999, Carolyn Sandy was teaching kindergarten there, and she was the kindergarten teacher at Linden Park when I was there a million years ago, it feels like. So she, met me with open arms and big hugs and knew exactly who I was when I walked in the door, and it just brought back that connection to this is where I've come from and this is where I've landed, and it made it all full circle. So I was just connected and immersed with everyone. I know we have the power of one here in Columbus City Schools, and my experience of Columbus City was the power of one. I can remember almost all of them by face and by name, and are still very connected to my school experience. If I could say something to CCS staff, current CCS staff, I think my message would be to follow your instincts. My instincts were to take me away from Columbus City for a little while and go on a path and on a journey that built who I needed to be as an educator. It has allowed me to see my job now from a very rich focus of the parent lens, the teacher lens, the administrator lens. I have all of those rich experiences, and I was able to bring all of that back to Columbus City Schools. And now it feels like the right time to be here. For the teachers that I grew up with, my message would be just a rich thank you. I was so incredibly lucky to have an experience that took me through my passions and allowed me to build friendships that I still have to this day, and mentors that I still call on and work with. I just was incredibly, incredibly blessed with the upbringing that I had in Columbus City Schools, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Thank you for listening to my story, and stay tuned for next week's Wellness Wednesday video.